Ja, god kveld alle sammen. Hei, hei. Hello everyone. Alle sammen på Facebook. Der var jeg live på Facebook også. Der skal vi se. Skal vi se her. Der. Der. Ok. Yes. Liten kveldstest. Nå ser ikke jeg hvem som ser på videoen, men det er jo greit. Great thanks, we'll email something next week. Rest of the weekend. Vielen danke schön. Vielen danke schön. Hybrid spirits. Dun, da, 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 da. Og så det der. Test nummer 2. Yes. Test number 2. Hello, Corina. Nice to see you. How are you? There, okay. Are you okay? I will make me a cup of coffee. I'm soon back. I have to go and take a new cup. Ja, alles ist gut. Yes, I'm okay. I just have a small accident in the hallway. 2 buckets down in the floor. So now I'm sitting here to drink a cup of coffee. This is a typical man. Yes, man, they can do a lot of things. Ja, ok. Lag det der. Ok. Yes. 95. We have, me and my wife, we have, okay, people, welcome to a short live stream from Notodden City. Sunday. It's great to give us small feedback about the situation here. Everything is okay. We are okay. We have spent this weekend about to fix the arena a little bit more. We have put up curtain, and now I am working here in the bunkers to prepare till we're gonna open again after this corona virus is stabil. Yes. So we spend the time for things we not can do often. Yeah, we are okay. Yes, of course we are okay. We are not together with other people. Of course, we go to the shop and buy food, but we're not spending the time outside. Today we have been inside all the day. We have cleaned all this building. Yesterday I was in the shop one time, and we care each other. We clean our clothes when we have been in the city. I don't think it will happen something, but we want to be we want to be safe. Yeah. We have enough clothes, so if we go outside one time at day, we can clean the clothes maybe 1 or 2 times that week. Yeah. So we care the things in the best way. Yeah, something like this. We hope the situation will be okay again soon. So I think it's important to not lose time. You see. This is not the last day in Earth. Hello, Kim. Yeah. If this virus was so dangerous, I think many millions will be sick now, and much more will be dead. So we try to... I'm not watching news so much. I want to spend my days to do a little bit other things. Yeah. So me and my wife, we have a little bit more time together now than what we usually have. me too, I also do things what I not often do when the life is in more normal way. Yeah. So if people become sick, then we should try to do the best of it. Yeah. The coronavirus is... We never know, of course, but we try to see what kind of virus it is when the government tell something in TV. The virus can change, so then we have to care other things if the virus change. So we not spend the time together with other people. We are here, me and my wife. Yes. We have put ourselves in isolation without to be sick in many ways. I want to be in the safe way. Of course, I don't want to be smart if I, for example, spend my day together with people and then I become sick. We have never some guarantee about to not be sick, but yeah. So this weekend we have spent for cleaning all garden. We have cleaning clothes. We have cleaning walls. We have cleaning doors. We have cleaning toilets. We have cleaning in the hallway up to the first floor. I've cleaned all this you open the door with. Clean with chlorine and salmiak and soap. Just like this. If people care the small things, just like the situation should be normal. Everyone know that when we have been in toilet, we should clean hands. Yeah, like that. Easy things can, if we do easy things, simple things can be a result of not so many people become sick every day, for example. Så sånn det. Ellers det bra her, altså. I have not been so much in radio. I have, to be honest, this weekend I have, this weekend I choose to shut down myself for stress at work. I've taken a few days rest now from everything. People listen music when they visit my homepage, so I'm not worried about that. I'm a person with a lot of energy, you know, and I also have ADHD. So I am an active person. We also know this time at the year we have flu. So in this time it's a little bit, maybe a little bit more important to charge the battery of our body. When we work much, when we stress much, we become, if we work hard, stress much, we make ourselves sensitive to be fastly sick. Yeah. So this weekend I have not been on air one time. Yeah. Because for me it's okay that things change like this. We cannot be so much outside because we turn it to something positive, you see. we turn the situation to something good, and this is what I think is the most important things. I have more time for myself, can spend the time more together with my wife, make the relationships between me and my wife stronger. We have worked so much since we came to Norway, so we have forgot what free time is. I don't know what free time is anymore, so this is the hard side of to choose the life what I have choose. Yeah, I have choose to be a radio man forever, so if I want to do these things forever, I should care a little bit other things. Care my health, sleep well night time, eat food, drink water, fresh air. I don't think it's dangerous to be outside. I mean, a human need bacteria on the body, you see. We need, in some kind of way, we need virus. We need virus and bacteria. Because if we was free for bacteria, we will be very, very sick all the time. Yeah. So, these things are together. I have looked at a few movies this weekend also. But very often we have no time for TV. We have the hard things for me and my wife in this situation is if I put these things about we started up this arena for some months ago, and today we should actually almost soon start to start up the new shop, printing press, digital 3D printing press. We should be in Thailand soon, and of course when the plan goes straight to hell, it's very important to not stay with that negative activity what's happened. Because if humans do that, if we do that, it's very easy to be inside of some kind of labyrinth, or you know, this net what spiders make. It's very easy to take a sit and speak about it now, you see. The life is very strange often, because when hard times happen, when bad things happen, when we do mistakes, when we do wrong, when we say wrong things, bad things, and all these things, we have, all of us, experience about, oh, I will not do that anymore. Of course, I know that I should not say it, so sorry, like this. So about all these things I say, it's now is the time to recover ourselves. If we stress ourselves, if we're not thinking about ourselves, think about the case in these things. If we not care about ourselves, if we not do things for, if I not do things for me, I will not do things for my wife also. If I not make myself happy, I will also not make my wife happy in that way. If I become angry, I make people around me like, vi say usikker in my language. If I cry, people start to care me, you see. And this is about everything in life. A person who is exercise every day, football player or runner, or doesn't matter what sportists do in the world. If a person who is a sportist not exercise what's need to exercise, that person will not be a good sportist. For sure, the person will not be in the national team. For sure, the person will not win any Olympic Games. So we can look at the case in this way. If we not care ourselves, if we not charge our human battery, if we not make ourselves happy, all these things what need to have a good life, it will start to be, yes, it will start to be some kind of negative cyclus, you see. So I have choose to take distance from the news in many ways. The only things I looking in news now is a few times a day to see how it's going with the city I stay in. Notodden city is the most important city for me right now. How many people have become sick in Notodden city? How are people in this city? You see, we have a few neighbors around here. Two of the neighbors are old. They have no visits almost. They are old, and the situation in Norway have started to be very strict because of more and more people become sick. Flu virus, corona. And I'm thinking very often, what can I do for these people, you see? What can I do for people around me? But I know that these neighbors, they have people that visit them sometimes. The situation for me could be more terrible, more harder. The situation could be like this. My wife could be in Thailand to visit the family there, and I could be here. So for me, the situation could be much more terrible. I don't want to think about how hard it could be if I was here and my wife in Thailand and hard things start to happen. I cannot touch, I cannot be near the woman I love in my life. That will be a very, very hard situation to face. You see. The things now for me and my wife is, because my wife, she have two kids, and the oldest one is 19 and the youngest is 17. In the law, in the law of UDI, the police government, the law is like, if kids have become 18 years, they cannot follow the parents to Norway. So my wife, she have appointment with police in Drammen. Drammen is 1 hour to travel with bus from Notodden, and right now it's not possible for us to travel with bus to that city. The service in internet for police and UDI have shut down, so it's not possible to reach them. I have a few questions to them, but I cannot ask them because of the situation. And before this corona epidemic start, we already waiting to get appointment in the police station in Drammen City. When we booked the appointment, we was in Thailand. So I pay almost $300 when we was in Thailand. So my wife could book appointment with the police in Drammen City. This was September 2019. September 2019, and in that time it stays in the homepage of UD. They work with cases from 2018. That means it will take longer time to have possibility to be in some meeting with police in Drammen. So many places before this coronavirus start to run around here in Norway, it was already long time to wait. So step by step we get appointment. The cities in Norway where it's possible to visit the police government. It was almost not any places you have possibility to go for a meeting there. So the case about my wife is, first we have to pay $300 almost. We have to pay $300 to make appointment with the police in Drammen City. Or we have to pay $300 to have possibility to book an appointment. When we paid this $300, it was not any appointment we could book us into, you see. It stays in the homepage of UDE. They work with cases from 2018. It means that we have to wait minimum 6 months to have chance to be in meeting with the police. You have 2 steps here of that case when people from other countries want to renew the visum. Every year my wife have to renew the visum. So first you pay $300. After you have paid, you can book appointment with police. After you have booked appointment with police, you travel and deliver the document they want. So after you have delivered the documents what they want, you have to waiting till they have looked at the case. Like this. So for some weeks ago we find appointment 24th of April to visit the police station so we could go and deliver the paper. So my wife could renew her visum. So we have a few cases where things happen, hard times in life. Brother of my wife, he died in a very, very horrible car accident. A train crashed my wife's brother's car, so he passed away. And then a few other things happened. So my wife's visum is out of date now. That means she had to wait for a new one. She cannot fly to Thailand and come back when it's out of date. She had to waiting for a new card. So if she go to Thailand now, she cannot come back to Norway. She will always have a right to go back to Thailand, but then she cannot come back to Norway. She have to stay in Thailand and waiting for answer. So if she go back to Thailand, then she have to waiting for answer, and in some way we are turned back to the time when we apply about family immigration to Norway. The youngest son of my wife, he will be 18 now in June. When my wife's youngest son become 18, he cannot follow his mother to Norway. We are here, they are there, and we are locked from both countries. One thing is to be 8,500 kilometers separated. My wife, she can face this situation very good, but her kids is 8,500 kilometers far from her. That is a very, very serious life situation. So the plan of me and my wife was to go to the police, deliver the paper, and get new visa for my wife, and then fly to Thailand. The government of Thailand, they need the original documents. That means you cannot take copy and send to Thailand, because nobody can send anything out from Norway now. If we could send the papers to Thailand, we will have chance to bring the son of my wife to Norway more than 0%. So me and my wife, we spoke before I start up this stream. What can we do now? The plan was also to start up things here in this place we rent now. And of course, it is my wrong and mistake that I choose to rent this place, but I didn't know. I didn't know about this gonna happen. I have signed a contract for 5 years, so I cannot run away from this from these documents. I have signed a 5 years, so I have to rent this building long time. If I cancellate this contract here now, I have to pay a lot of money to the owner of this building. If I not pay that money, he will bring me to the judge, and I will be punished for breaking the law of Norway. Something like that. Not only to rent here, but electricity, internet, alarm system, and all these things what we have prepared and started up, fixed to start something here in this arena. So when people say that, people say that they will have to shut down the business because of the situation in Norway. I am in a little bit more complicated situation right now, me and my wife, because right now, soon, after a few weeks, we should start up the shop and all these things to start to earn money. But we are locked and we cannot do anything about it. We have to do the best of it. We spoke a little bit before I start up this stream and spoke what can we do now, because we are totally locked about everything. We have to make plan B for the kids of my wife because of the situation what exists now in Norway. They are alone in Thailand. Youngest is 17, the oldest is 19. We have to rechange 95% of the plan. 95% of the plan we made before we go to Norway, and we was sure about we could work about, go straight to hell. So it will be a complicated situation. I think we will face it, but we have to make plans, so more money have to be spent because of it will be more and more expensive for kids of us to study. You see, in Thailand the school system is totally different. So the youngest son of my wife, he will start to study in university after a few months, and this will cost money, of course. You see, like that. My wife also have an aunt, start to be old, 72 or 73 years. She had birthday for a few days ago. So we have to work fastly about to find solutions for many things. We have to rechange the plans, and this is not the easiest things to do right now. We cannot earn any money about things right now. The plan was to go to Thailand and buy the things we need to start up the shop. You cannot send post any places, and we cannot do anything about the situation right now. So in some way, if I can say something positive about the hard situation for me and my wife right now, in some way, it is very, very good that I am so pressed in a corner to find solution for me and my wife and the kids of us, even I not can see some solution to do something about the situation right now. It will be the same like to walk without to a possibility to see anything around you. You see? So this is why I say in the life we live, we come into situation where we will be pressed to exercise for the future what will happen. I cannot find any solution right now. I'm a very, very creative person. I find ideas, I can find solution, but right now I feel I'm a little bit like, I feel the time has stopped totally up in my mind. I sleep good at night time and all these things, but everything is so strange. You just stay there. So what I say is, it's a few basic things in life we need to do to not lose ourselves right now, because we are all the world. We are sensitive about the situation. things can happen very, very fastly in life. For 6 months ago, who could think or believe the world will be in situation like this for 6 months ago, for 4 months ago, for 3 months ago, and what will be tomorrow? What will be tomorrow? This is the very, very creepy things about the situation right now. The focus should be on the things very, very near ourselves in life. I remember it's not so long time since my father passed away because of cancer, and this was, I can feel the pain inside of myself still, how he looks like the 2 last weeks before he died. It was nothing left from him. It was nothing left. I can remember all the years, these 4 years after I know, he called me and said he have cancer. The 4 years I have chance to know my biologic father a little bit more than what I have done before was very, very short. I can remember every time I spoke to him, when I see him, I couldn't see any angriness, I couldn't see any sadness, I couldn't see any to lose himself. I could see he was so pressed in a corner because he know he gonna die. I could see to the end of his life, he have this spirit inside. If you get cancer, you have 2 choices: give up or fight till you die. So people, they never lose against cancer. When people become sick of cancer, they never lose of the cancer sickness. People die because they are sick, but they never lose because of the cancer. And this is also very, very important to think about. We never lose if we have tried to do the best in life. If me and you have tried to do the best in the situation we are inside of right now, if this life right now is my destiny, I will die because of coronavirus, I will be sick, I will die. Okay, that is my destiny if that will happen. But till that time, if that happen, I want to do my best in life. I want to be a happy person. I want to do many things. I could see how my father fighting every day. So of course, when I to say something ironic about Radio Spartacus, because I have always in my life looked at myself like a warrior. I have been into so many things in life. I have never give up. I fall thousands of times, but I have never give up. So ironic and funny ways, he always told me, we are Vikings from Norway. We are Spartanian Vikings, so we should not give up. I remember the last 6 months before my father passed away, he said, the cancer should work very, very hard before it's break me down totally. My father, he had so much pain. I could see it in his face. Even they give him so much drugs to not feel the pain. Of course he had pain. of course. People with cancer in the last level of life, they have pain, of course, because in the end of my father's living time, not anything of what the doctors gave him almost silence for 1 single seconds of pain rest. I can see right now how important it is to put myself, to remind myself what he told me. He told me very, very often, if we give up, what will the result of that be? If I give up now, take a sit and become sad, angry, fuck, shit, all these things, what kind of result will that have for my wife, for my kids, for my friends, for people who know me? Even I have people in my life that not like me so much like a person, because I have not been the perfect person in my life. I have done a lot of mistakes, and I have been a stupid person often. So I don't think people want I die, you see. I don't think people want some of you die. We are all in the same situation. So the words from my father is like, we not give up because we are warriors. We are warriors. I will tell a very, very crazy situation from in the end of the time when my father was in the hospital. I don't remember how long time he stayed in hospital, but it was not a very, very long time the last time. Me and my wife, we sitting in the small apartment we rent in the living room. This was a Monday evening, around 9 o'clock in the evening. And I was in modus, little bit happy, little bit confused, little bit sad and all those things, sitting and talk with my wife, and I hear on the door. And I thinking, who can knock my door? Because the first door outside downstairs, you have to ding ding the door before you can walk up. You cannot open the door downstairs without somebody open the door. Exactly the same, dunk, 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 how my father knocked the door. And I'm thinking, what is this? My father is in hospital, so what's happened? I'm thinking, okay, I will go and see. I open the door for the apartment where we stay. I see outside, not any person there. So I'm thinking, what was this? Maybe someone have knocked the door wrong. I tried to see outside of the window, but I never see any person walk out from that building. This was Monday or Tuesday. And next evening, around 11 o'clock in the evening, I think, one time between around 11 o'clock in the evening, again, in the door of apartment to me and my wife. And I'm thinking, what is this? I was like this. Same knocking on the door. Just between 30 and 60 minutes different time. And again, I go and open the door. But nobody was there. Nobody was there. Next day, I send email to the owner of the building. And I say 2 times, no, people knock my door. I open the door, but nobody is there. And this happened after the owner of that building we rent apartment inside have changed the lock system. So you need a key card to open it. But both that evening, when it's knocked the door, nobody was outside of the door. So I sending an email to the owner of the building and ask him, could you please check the camera 2 days ago, from Monday till Wednesday, and check what is this, because nobody knocked the door. Okay, he could do that, he said. 1 hour later, I received the email back from the owner, and he wrote, he check from morning to nighttime, from morning to nighttime. And he say, he couldn't see anyone have knocked the door. He couldn't see anyone have walked into the door downstairs. That means nobody have walked into that building like a human. I believe in situation like this, that this was my father. When he lay in the bed of the hospital in Oslo, before he passed away. I think his soul visit the apartment we stay inside to say bye-bye before he passed away. I don't remember when, but a few days, 2 days before I think 2 days or something like that, before he passed away, my youngest sister called me on Facebook video call. And he wanted to see me. And of course, he can see me. So we spoke with him. I could see my father, he was so weak. We very often say we can smell the death, because you see that person is soon finished. So I'm thinking, because I know that when I see my father, he couldn't open eyes because he was so tired. I'm thinking, what can I do for my father before he die? So the first things I think about was, yes, I see the wall. The picture of me and my wife after we have become married, with nice clothes, beautiful background from Thailand. Yes, I will spend these few minutes to show my father the pictures after me and my wife become married, before he died. I think that was a very, very beautiful moment for my father before he passed away from this life. And I thinking also now like this. I think I did the right things when I show him the pictures, because I feel so silence inside of myself in this situation. When I was small, I grew up in a Christian family, so mostly of my family is Christian, but I have not followed that life so much by myself. And all of you know that Thailand, they are a Buddhist country. So my wife, she is Buddhist. You see? But sometimes I pray to what I believe, just to get some thinking out from my mind. So sometimes I walk to a place not far from here, to a place, beautiful place, silence place. I can see bird, I can take a sit, I can listen to water, I can listen to silence, and I feel my Father is there, near me. So in this situation, I become reminded from what my Father told me before he died. We are warriors. We should not give up. We should fight to the end of the life we live. We should not let us be infected from all this, all this fucking information from media. We are like this. You know what a swamp is? Swamp is what the teacher cleaned the wall before he writes the next things to the students in the classroom. We are like a dry swamp. And media are the water. So we it's like to be sick of just that. I can see. We have two choices in that time today. Stay with this negative thinking, to be confused, to be afraid, because people start to be afraid, of course. We can say it in this way: one day we will die anyway. The life here in the earth is not forever. Life is not forever, people. So why should we focus the time we have? I'm soon 50 years, you see. 50 years have running very, very fast away. Why should we spend the time to see all this information used right all the time like this? It's your choice and it's my choice. I cannot let this information take the place in my mind, so I not can do the other things I need to do before my life is finished like a human. I have not any guarantee what's happening in the next minutes, next hour, tomorrow, next week, after next week, next month. But I know right now that the situation of me and my wife is like, the life is fucked. We have to rechange the plans very, very fastly. Rechange the plans, so we not need to spend more energy about that. We have to see and face the facts straight into our eyes. That's the reality right now for all the world. It's time to come closer to each other. We are so small, everyone. We are small. We can, if some of you do meditation, you know what meditation is about very often, in small and big ways. If you close your eyes, you can in some way look at yourself outside of your body. Right now we can change this place with coronavirus, because right now we are so small, maybe smaller, maybe so small. Coronavirus is so big because it's killing people, it's making people sick, and we are so small, we are weak. We are very, very weak. Sensitive or weak. I hope all of you had a good weekend in the best way how it was possible to have it good. I know many people around the world, they try to live the life in the normal way, what is possible to live it. I know people that's sitting totally alone, without friends right now, without girlfriends, boyfriends, without family. I feel sorry about them because they are alone. But I know they face the situation very, very well. They do the best of the situation right now. How hard isn't when a person who is alone or lonely not can go outside and do what he or she wants to do? It will not be funny for my wife to call her son and say that he not can come to Norway. It will not be fun at all. He's 17 years and he's waiting very, very much to move to Norway. And have seen a lot of pictures, and we have talked a lot with the family of my wife. I know how disappointed a young teenager will be and can be. But I also know that the kids of my wife will face the situation very, very good. The kids of my wife, they are taught to face situation like this. They was taught about the life before we fly to Norway. So that part of the situation will be okay. But we have other things about this situation we have to work a little bit about to make it in the best way for us. 8,500 kilometers are not short distance. It's not like to travel from Notodden to Oslo. Yes. Even it's hard for many couples in Norway right now to not have possibility to stay together in the same place because one is sick because of corona. So it sucks anyway, how far or close you stay. It's like I cannot take the best apple in the top of the tree. It's just 1 centimeter left and I can touch the apple like that. So me and my wife, we have spent this weekend to make plans for the future. We cannot do the plans how we're thinking to do it. I also see the plans of this place in some way go straight to hell. So I have to forget about, in some way, all the work I've done here. 11 months hard work, day and night.